Hello everyone, this is Plan with Eva from Instagram, and as you can see I've already done this spread, and for this particular spread it was an old kit from PlanningRoses, and it was really old format, so there was a lot of things that it didn't have, and I had to pull a lot of things from my sticker stash that I had already have. So I really wanted to just plan this on my own because I was scared if I did it with the pressure of the camera I was going to mess it up. So I didn't end up actually using any of the I didn't do any of this on film, but as you can see I have it mostly completed, and I didn't write with the pen yet because I usually love how it looks without the pen. I know a lot of you guys have complimented me on my handwriting, which I really appreciate, but it's still a work in progress, so I always love to see the before and after. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this week, and I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the details a little bit better. So give me 1 second. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my sidebar. As you can see here, I'm just tracking my skincare like I usually do. I actually hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you all so much. Like always, I just had my giveaway for 150, and I just thank you guys so much, and I'm so amazed that I'm actually hitting another mark already. So I really wanted to mark that on the sidebar, and for this particular spread I actually had 3 different things that I wanted to mark, so this is one of them. This is going to be where all of my dinners go, and for this one of the K-pop group that I really like called Wakimeki just came back with a comeback, so I really wanted to mark that here. And on the bottom here, it was me and my cousin's kind of combined birthday celebration, I guess. We went to a mini golfing place, and it had a unlimited drink and food for about 2 hours, I believe it was. So that was really fun, and I just really wanted to mark it down here. As you can see, the method I used for the sidebar was I forget who did this, but somebody called it, I think, the invisible header line or something like that, but I just really love how delicate it looks. So I really love how delicate it looks. The spaces between the little dots are so spread apart that it looks like it's just like confetti falling down, which I really like the effect. And as you can see up here, it's not like too much. I think the boxes were a little too much for me, and the mix of the different colors was a little bit too much as well. It's not really your usual autumn colors. I still love how this spread turned out. I think I was able to do a nice balancing of the minimalization to make it not as I guess crowded, because a lot of these full boxes, as you can see, it has kind of a clutter of items, and like this one, and I was really worried that it was going to look like too much. So there's my sidebar, which I really love. And moving on to Monday, this day I was watching a lot of Hometown Cha Cha Cha, and I finally finished it on Tuesday actually, but on this day I was just watching so many of it, and I think I watched up until episode 15, which if you have watched it, I was just a hot mess after 15, and this is like my favorite K-drama ever, I think, at this point. I didn't think anything would beat True Beauty, but I think it was just, I really love Good Boy, who is the main character. He's from Startup, and I really enjoyed him in Startup, and I um, was always kind of cheering him on and hoping that he would make a career out of himself. And then he got into a bit of a scandal, so who knows what's going to be happening. But in this particular drama, it was just such a feel good show. So if you guys ever want to watch it, I would definitely recommend it. It's the right amount of cheesiness, sadness, and just everything combined. So I really wanted to market in a grand way because I spent a majority of my day doing this. Um, and I just used a box that I think is from Olive Planner Co. And then a Coffee Monsters Co. little guy that's actually sick, but I was basically using a bunch of napkins this day after watching the episodes. So I used that, and then I used some, this is from Hero Designs, and then some honey inked leaves. On this day as well, I also signed my dress contract. So I said yes to the dress. If you watched my last video, I said yes to the dress, and they make you sign a contract. So I ended up signing it this day because I had a couple more questions, and then they were able to respond to it. So I finally signed it on this day. And these 2 days, this day, and I think there was one more day that just passed that I actually went to go to the gym and do some cardio. It wasn't anything crazy, but I just wanted to get up off of my feet. I had some coffee from home as well, and on this day I just uploaded a video, so I wanted to mark that on the bottom. Moving on to Tuesday, it's right here. I had a meeting this day, so I just wrote it up here, and we have a Keurig machine at school and I've been using it very often, so this day I actually had coffee at work and at home, so I wanted to mark it in a kind of bigger way just because I had so much coffee. Moving on to here, I finished Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, so I just marked it right here. And then on this one, I just wanted to mark that I got 200 on YouTube, which I was as ecstatic as this girl. Yeah, I just thought it was a cute way to mark it. Moving on to Wednesday was my friend's birthday, so I just layered some of White Deer Stationery's balloons over the florals. All of these florals are from Letters to Apollo. I thought the pink peach kind of shade matched really well with the kit, so I added that, and then the greenery. It was parent-teacher conferences this day as well, and we usually have it from 11 to 6 o'clock, so I just marked it in this kind of grand way. On the bottom here, we ended up having a potluck since we were doing the parent-teacher conferences. We didn't want to worry about lunch, so I ended up marking it in this huge way just because we were all eating together, and it was just nice to eat with everyone and just have a lot of different food. On the day extender, I just wrote that I had to pay some bills, and then I got some coffee at work again, and then, and then here I was just organizing the classroom after parent-teacher conferences are done. You basically have the day to yourself unless you have other meetings or other things to do, so I was able to organize our classroom some more, and it was just pouring rain this day, so I really wanted to mark that down here. Moving on to Thursday, there's this beautiful gorgeous full box with this girl in it, and on Thursday we just had grade level meeting, so I just marked it in this grand way. I had a phone call with my grandma here, so it doesn't happen too often, so I wanted to mark that down as well. I was able to get some filming done, so I was marking it down with a little planner from Coffee Monsters Co., and then this camera from Paper Bits Co., I think it is. And then I was able to start Search www, which has been kind of slow for me. I'm not in love with the actress that's the main character, so I've been kind of slowly watching it, but I wanted to mark it in this way. Moving on to Friday, it was a payday for me, so I just used 2 page flags and some decoration, and this was all from the kit to mark my payday. I also had some coffee from Starbucks. I treated myself. I've been really limiting how much Starbucks I drink, so I wanted to mark that down. And then on the bottom here, I was able to go to a place called Punch Bowl Social with my cousin and friends because it was for her birthday. This was her actual birthday, so we went there and just had some drinks and had some fun. And then on the bottom here, I just marked her birthday. On the day extender, I just wrote that I was getting ready. I did curl my hair and paid some more bills. And then over here, we just went back to my cousin's house to do some singing for her birthday. We did her cake and all of that and just chatted until 12, I think, and then we just left. On here, this emoticon, if you guys don't know, is from Coffee Monsters Co., and it's just to show my emotions after finding out that a certain someone was not convicted, and I was not happy about it, so I just wanted to mark that down, and I really didn't want to put it on the outside, so I put it inside my day extender. And that's usually what I do for events that are not that important, or for events that I don't love to see all the time. I always just usually put it on my day extenders because I still want to remember them, but they're not as important. Moving on to Saturday and Sunday, as you can see here, I put these 2 washi strips down and this movie marquee, and I have these gorgeous flowers. I'm forgetting who they're from. I think they're from Hero Ray Designs, but I was watching Tick Tick Boom with my husband, and we ended up starting it one night and then finishing in the morning on Saturday, so it was a 2-day event for us. So I wanted to mark it in this kind of pretty way, and I love these florals or these leaves when I saw them. I knew I wanted to use them in this kind of drapey, halo-y kind of looking, or vine looking kind of way, so I really loved how that turned out. And on top of here, I was just having some disagreements with my mom and grandma, and there was a lot of phone calls and words that were said, so I just wanted to mark that down over here. And then on the bottom of Saturday, right here, you can see that I kind of used a lot of different elements to decorate this in a beautiful way. I really love how it turned out. I don't know if I love how the mini golfing and the drink looks here, but because we had the unlimited drinks, I kind of wanted to remember it that way. And then we also went back to my cousin's house to have some more drinks. So I used this oval that I believe is from either Olive Planner Co. or Pretty Pink Co. And then these kind of garlands was from Sadie Stickers. These danglies I'm pretty sure is all from Sadie Stickers as well, and this confetti is definitely from Sadie Stickers. The mini golf I would have to double check, but the drink is from White Deer Stationery Co. And then the letters to Apollo Floral here. I really just loved how this looks. The leaves were kind of going over here, and since there was so much on this side, I just wanted to cut it off, so I took that off and then I edited it right over here, and that's kind of where the dangly starts. And I thought that was, I mean, it looks kind of random, but I think it kind of ties everything together in that little empty space right there. So I really loved how that turned out. Moving on to Sunday, I just had salad for lunch, so I wanted to mark it here. And there's a lot of blues in the kit, but not necessarily this shade of blue, so I didn't want to add it too much into the spread, so I just added a little bit here with the salad. And on the bottom here, I was meeting up with a photographer to see if he would be available to do an engagement shoot, and I was able to go get some groceries done. And then for dinner that night, because it was my birthday, my husband was super nice and treated me to some sushi as well as some boba tea as well. So that's all of that spread. I'm gonna go ahead and rate everything and then I will be right back. So there is my finished spread with all of the words written down. I will do a close-up like always, but here is a little wiggle for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really did enjoy having some time to myself to plan this spread, and I think if I didn't do it by myself on my own, I think it would have turned out a lot more chaotic, and I really like how balanced it looks. I think I will try to find something to add onto here just to balance out the silver foil some more. But as always, if you guys have any questions about where stickers are from, just leave a comment down below, as well as leave me a follow on Instagram if you guys would like to see some close-up shots, because I always do those. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching like always, and I can't wait to share my holiday spreads with you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!